Right, everybody, the two cobs, the one in front, Yogi, he is no longer available. The cob behind is Dylan. He is the main purpose of the video. I wanted to just follow these guys out on a little hack, just so you can just see a little bit of footage of Dylan and how he is to hack. Most of you have seen his other video, which is in the arena. Obviously the tacking up, the trotting up, the general handling, the riding on the flat, the jumping, both indoor and outdoor. But I just wanted to show you him out hacking. He is around 15-1. He's 8 years old. It's freezing today, guys, and it's actually quite windy. You can't really tell on the video, but it is, you can probably tell by the horses' tails actually, and just these weeds at the side, you can see that it's quite blowy. So the video really is just for you guys to see. It's much better for you to see rather than me to just tell you how horses in general, to be fair, how they hack, or what you'll notice with most of our videos, they are done, most of our information, sorry, are done by way of video. So I will try my best to keep this video running as much as I can, but I do have to park the car, get out, turn the car back round, get back in. So obviously there will be just breaks in, pauses in my video in, but I will make sure that I video the most of it, and most certainly the most important part of it. Because at the end of the day, all of us want to be able to go for a happy hack at some point. This route that we go isn't a route that we use in general. We would only use it for a video purpose. It's not really a safe place to ride in general, but it is a very good, there you go, it's a very good way of showing the horses. Okay, so I'm just going to pause it now while I jump out. Wow, it's a very busy road this is, guys, but you can guarantee now it's going to be quiet. But to be honest, even if it is, you've just seen two huge lorries come past him. And you could see when the lorries went past, neither horses even flinched. Pretty good going, to be honest. And you know, you probably can't hear there, but just those cars behind, they go over a grid and it makes a bit of a noise. Sometimes it just spooks the horses, but those two never even batted an eyelid. Not sure if you can hear what I'm saying because it's so windy. And the traffic. we do try where we can to come down here in company, guys, rather than alone, because you can see yourself just how undesirable these riding conditions are. Can't they trail it? Gonna go straight over the grid. Yep. Keep going anyway. Right, guys, I just turned the car around as quick as possible, try and catch up. So I'm not sure that you heard how clear that was on the video, because obviously we've got the traffic and it was quite blowy. So yeah, I'm not sure how much you may or may not have heard there. So just to say that, you know, the the road riding conditions down there is totally not desirable at all. And as and when, just to know that Dylan's just gone past that driveway, and that's the driveway to the yard without any hesitation at all. But yeah, just going back to what I was just saying, you know, those riding conditions are far from desirable. They're not particularly safe. As and when we can go down in a pair, we definitely will. It's not very often we do that alone. And to be honest, if ever, you know, I'm all for wanting to show you these horses at hacking and to show you how good they are. But at the same time, I obviously want to keep horses and riders most definitely safe. So I don't think you could have put the horses to any more test in traffic. I think that totally speaks for itself. I mean, any horse would be quite entitled to have even a little look there, but they didn't even flinch at anything, neither horses. So they're just gonna go and ride down towards the little track, I think, to show you them having a little canter, just so you can pretty much follow them on the hack. We always make sure we try both when we're hacking out. I mean, we do anyway, but obviously for videos, but we definitely do. We make sure that both horses have a go at taking the lead, just so you're not just following all of the time. And you saw that Dylan actually led straight back past the yard. This is our other little yard here, where Kyle's ditching the hive. Oh gosh, that was very professional. Ditching the high-vis on because it actually doesn't fit him. But we're obviously going off the main road now and more down the tracks and off-roading. So you'll have to bear with us that this is quite a long-winded video, guys. I mean, part of me just wants to turn the video off so you can see the good parts, but I would rather you see the horses for as they are, you know, on the full hack, rather than just snippets of it. Just hoping my phone stays on, because I'm having terrible problems at the minute with the memory, keep running out. but I think I've sussed out the technology side of it, and so it goes straight through to the iCloud. But yeah, we'll see. It's okay when you're doing short videos, but when you're trying to do a long video, it's not ideal. You just notice Nikki is hacking along one-handed. They're obviously chatting away. You may have noticed as well, actually, that we've got a nose net on Dylan. When it's very windy especially, we found that like he does sneeze a little bit, so that's Nikki's idea. I'll leave Nick to it. She does what she rides them, so she does what she feels fit. Very, very, very good hacking cobs, these. Very good. Not saying they're just hacking cobs, but you know, extremely well behaved. And you know, that's not just me saying it, proof's in the pudding. Well, proof's in the video. You can sort of see the trees up on the left, guys. Just look, it really is blustery. So I think, you know, you have to take that into consideration when you're hacking out. We all know that when it's windy and cold, you know, it can make horses a little bit more spooky, or not even make horses more spooky. Things are flying about and rattling in the hedges and all the rest of it. So it can, you know, make them jump. So I just think, and you can see that these two definitely are not doing that. Right, hang on. So where they're hacking in a moment, they've never hacked actually, guys. They've never been down that main road. That's the first. Normally we do hack this way and then up this road and continue. And it's quite spooky actually when we go down to the left. And they haven't had that, been on that canter track. So I think it's good to see. It's not like it's a route that they're used to. And down here you've got sheep, you've got dogs that jump out down here. You've actually, and not many people can say that, there's emus on the right in a minute. So much more to contend with than what meets the eye. Dylan, bless him, still happily taking the lead. Again, he has never ever been down here. The sheep. That's another question a lot of people ask, what they like with livestock. You know, we have a lot of sheep around, but we have to ride past cattle as well. Goats, we ride past goats. And when I say goats, guys, they're right by the roadside. There must be 20 goats in this little field. Not on this route, on the normal route. You know, I mean, they're kept very well, but inevitably they can have a bit of a smell, especially because they're used for breeding, so the males are there and they're quite smelly. And the horses ride past those. And as I've just said, emus. Not many people have emus on their route. But again, honestly, they've never been down here, and it may not look spooky, but the best of horses spook down here. Just things like the wheelie bin there, and I don't know if it's anything to do with the fact that they ride down bank as well, but we do tend to get them quite spooky down here. I knew, well, I thought very much so that neither of these two horses would bother, because they're very, very good hacking. They're actually really good hacking partners, these two. I don't even think Kyle's steering. No, he isn't. Gone for a wander on the grass. He's a little bit big for these cobs, Kyle is, but you know, they carry him weight-wise very easily. And obviously he's a balanced rider as well. So even though he is tall on them, he's not sitting where he shouldn't. You know, he's naturally a balanced rider. But I think that, you know, these sort of 15 hands-ish cobs are a real versatile size. Nicky's gone most of this hack one-handed. Well, that's not for the purposes of the video, guys. That's Nick just relax, but it's good to just pick up on that. Now again, they're going to ride down this little track. Hopefully it's appropriate for them to canter back up, so there will be a little pause in the video because I'm going to have to park up, and then they will have to walk down, and it's freezing. I mean, look at that, guys. The gate is fully across. There you go, straight round the gate, no hesitation. Not once did Dylan, I mean, or Yogi, but we talk about Dylan because he's in the lead. Not once did he stop as if say, I don't want to go down there, you know, it's blocked off. Oh, just great. Right, there's going to be a little pause now, guys. I'm going to turn the car around and jump out so I can catch them on this canter. Right. As you can see, they're still on their way down. Oh, it's not very warm. And then they'll just use the middle of this grassy path to canter back. Again, as I say, they've never been down here. Sorry about this, guys. You'll just have to see them when they come back cantering. They will be on the way back in a minute. think they're turning round. Yeah, they're coming. You're running out of steam. It's quite a hill to canter up though, isn't it? Go on, trot on them. Trot back. Yogi puffing. There you go, guys. That answers everybody's question about Odyssey when they're out and about cantering. Yeah. Oh, right, guys. Back out the cold now. It's absolutely freezing when you've been in the car. Right, we'll go and find the horses. I've probably put the camera on way too early. Sorry that I'm just videoing nothing. I did just tell them to trot back. Right guys, so you've had the whole hack, literally, from the heaviest traffic you could even ask for, to seeing horses leading the way, horses riding behind, them turning round and cantering back towards home. It's windy, walk, trot and canter. Riders totally relaxed, chatting away, everything exactly as you would on a hack, exactly. So hopefully anybody who is interested in Dylan, that this has helped, as obviously I knew we had no proper hacking videos to show anybody, so a video goes far further than any text written. So there are the boys. And they're nearly back home. Okay, thank you.